Good morning, Chaos Craft fans. I did that, so ignore this stuff. Alright, so I'd like to welcome back into play Adam Zero. He is currently jumping up and down, staring at this thing. So if you guys remember, if you guys go back and look at my old videos, Adam Zero is my debug guy where I can manually program his neural net. Because right now we're at the fun stage where we're adding neurons because this thing is actually learning and stuff like that, so we're trying to give it better neurons. And you guys probably notice, I should have cleared this out. I don't know if there's a way to clear out that. There we go, that'll clear out. That, you can't really tell it's Adam Zero saying it, but he's the only one with the chat neuron right now, because otherwise they'd all be really annoying. These are a ton of Jerry Gen 2s running around, and Rick, of course, somehow managed to get pushed all the way from over here into the water. I'm slowly following him into the water. But right now, the neural net for Adam Zero is this. It's a pretty simple neural net. If he's looking at block 19, which is sponge, then you should chat. So I'm going to make it so they can chat at different frequencies, and as a matter of fact, I might have solved my crazy infinite amount of neuron stuff yesterday. I need to write that down actually. But so real simple, and keep in mind the average brain is generated randomly. Adam's just special like that. Also, I made him a species Wookiee in case anything were to happen there. But so he's got the new is looking at. So before we had block positions, which were like a three-dimensional space, like the player's current x plus 3 to the player's current x plus 6, and the player's current y to the player's current y minus 6 or whatever. So that's like a two-dimensional space, and then same thing with z. And then that would be considered an I, and if that I has block ID 19 in it, then it would trigger the output. So we also have yaw input, and I don't think these two are implemented yet. So it's very simple inputs they've got right now, but we're at the fun stage of the project where we're actually working on adding more of that stuff, so we can see more complex behaviors. But I also wanted to know if they're looking at X, Y, or Z, so that's if they're directly facing it. So this is more along the lines of Super Jerry's, eye stuff. So I'm building something similar to that. So as you can see, he's not saying anything right now. I know you guys hate it when I do this, but I just don't have that cheat code or whatever right in front of me. But if I drop that right in front of him, he says he sees something there. So if I drop it next to him, whoa, it actually absorbs water. I don't think I've actually played with the sponge that much. Next to him, he doesn't see it. And if I drop it out here, I think the sponge will get wet pretty quickly, but I shouldn't have done sponge because they can change state to like a wet sponge pretty quickly. Yeah, okay. It starts to rain right in the middle of my darn demo. Okay, it works there. I might have a vision set, like the distance set low. Yeah, so he still sees it. Still sees it. Then we get all the way out here, and I guess he doesn't see it that far. And one of the Jerrys is already trying to dig it. So I just got up his vision distance if we want to do that. I probably should make it can reach or something like that as well. Is looking at ray trace blocks 3D. Yeah, block reach distance, so that's 3 blocks. So that's why I can't see any further, but if I have that, it'll see further. Yeah, we'll figure out if we want to do that later. But yeah, so that's the update, is that Adam Zero's back, and I thought that said undefined. I was gonna be like, damn it, there's a bug. But yeah, Adam Zero's back, and I can now start making him do stuff so we can flush out more bugs and see these guys learn faster. Yeah, we've got some cool stuff in the pipe. Right now, there's not a ton on this run that I got really to show you guys, but now that I can verify, that he can craft and everything, I haven't done that yet, but I can, then we should see some more stuff, because we know they could dig, and we know they can place blocks, and we know that they hacked my fitness functions. Oh, that's the other thing, I added in the fitness functions. I added a max occurrences, so now they're focused more like achievements, and you could make it max occurrences 100 or infinite, whatever. But if you do set a max occurrence in this, and again, you guys could sign up if anybody wants to do this stuff and play with this. I can set you up. Like the mod is available in the notes. You can install that. The only thing you need there is a ChaosNet login. So hop on the Discord and at Schematical me, and I will set you guys up with login so you guys can start training and create your own training rooms. Like I said, there's already people doing it, so they can define their own fitness functions. Like, oh, I want, people keep saying, oh yeah, make them attack. Like, okay, like if you guys want to make them attack, you guys can set it up yourself and run your own training rooms and have your friends run it and collaborate. So check it out. Do it sooner than later, because yeah, just go ahead and hop on, and hopefully there'll be some cool stuff coming soon. But they're already digging and placing blocks. We just gotta, we're now getting to the phase where they're starting to do more complex stuff. They're on the verge of crafting, yeah, we're dialing it in. So, all right, with that said, check me on Patreon, Schematical. It's every little bit helps, because the servers that store the brain so we can all communally train cost money. Check me out on Twitter, like, subscribe, share with your friends, train some Batman, and Morty's up, download it, play with it. I don't know, I'm out. I didn't get much sleep last night. Good night. Oh, there we go.